Hi, my beautiful divine souls. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you have purchased one of my attunements available on my website, and now you want to learn how to best activate that attunement. So let's dive right in. All my attunements come with a PDF document that starts with an explanation. What is this specific attunement about? And then dives a little bit deeper into that concept, right? So for example, if you have purchased attunement for ascension support, you're going to find information about what is ascension, what are the symptoms of ascension, why do we go through an ascension. If you've purchased an attunement for self-forgiveness for divine masculines, you're going to find information about what is self-forgiveness, why you're finding yourself in this emotion, how to best conquer this part of your journey, right? So what I want you to do first, as you've purchased my attunement, I want you to really read through this information because it's very important to understand it on a level of a mind, to understand it on a level of your human existence, right? So you can do that any place, anytime. Just read through that document as you receive it via email. You can do it in your bed, you can do it day before, you can do it in a bus, wherever you are, it doesn't matter, because it's just on a level of your mind, right? Read through that document and make sure that you understand everything. Some of the attunements will also have links to my masterclasses, my free masterclasses, my free content that dive a little bit deeper into a specific concept. So if you're finding it hard to understand, you can also use these videos for a reference. Once you find yourself in a state of, okay, I understand what self-forgiveness is. I understand what ascension is. Now, I need to activate that energy that I have encrypted and encoded into the attunement to really feel it on a level of a body. Because I always explain this to you guys. Understanding a concept is not embodying it. It's a journey, it's a process. So what attunements help you do is to really take that understanding from a level of a mind and through the energy of that attunement to really feel it on the level of your body, of a level of your soul, of a level of every cell within your body and within your existence. So again, once you read through that document and you're ready to activate the attunement, here's what you're going to do. Every attunement will specifically mention how much time you need to activate it. It's usually going to be in between 30 minutes and 1 hour. Some attunements are very, very powerful and they carry very powerful energy and light codes. And I will mention that in a specific attunement that my recommendation is to free your afternoon, to do it on one of those days that you have nowhere to be, no place to go, because they really can activate some powerful emotions within you. For example, the self-forgiveness for divine masculine is a very powerful attunement. So I recommend taking a whole afternoon after that 1 hour of activation. Even if you're just in the house, you can be doing your things, you can be cleaning, you can be cooking, you can be doing whatever, but in a very relaxed way. So you are with yourself, you have space in case you feel sad, in case you feel like you want to take a nap, because like I said, some of these attunements are very powerful. So when you start, I want you to set up your space, and this will be very individual, right? Whatever resonates. So for me, it's going to be a comfortable place in my house, right? So how I would set up my space, I would either sit on my bed or take a blanket and some cushions, put it on the floor, light up some candles. You can light up an incense, whatever resonates with you, right? If you do work with crystals, grab a crystal if that's something that resonates. If you feel activated in a candlelight, do that. You can dim your light, you can do do it at nighttime. You can, like I said, grab some incense, some relaxing music, right? Handpans, sound baths, hearts music, whatever resonates with you. I always explain this to you guys that all these spiritual tools, they're just tools. They're just facilitating tools. So make sure that you set up that space for you comfortably so you can truly drop down into this space and really relax. If you don't feel relaxed completely at your house, perhaps you feel more relaxed in nature, you can grab that blanket, you can grab some water, some tissues, and go to the forest. Go to your nearest park, sit in your garden, whatever works for you, making sure that you feel comfortable. If, for example, external interference like people is something that would interrupt your process because you don't feel fully comfortable, perhaps sitting in, in your garden and in a park is not the best option. So it's be very, very individual. Set up that space the way that your body feels safe and the way that your body feels relaxed. And what I will want you to do, right? You're going to sit in a comfortable position. It can be cross-legged position. You can lay down, again, whatever works for you. And you're going to take 3 very deep breaths with an intention of releasing everything that you're attached to, right? So you're going to take a deep breath in, closing your eyes. Breath in. Breath out. And as you breathe out, you're going to take a little pause, really feeling the emptiness of your lungs and of your body. And you're going to repeat that process 2 more times. So taking deep breath in. Out with a sigh and with a pause. We're going to go in again. Out with a sigh and with a pause. You're going to keep your eyes closed. And you're going to think of your intention, the intention of the attunement, right? So it's going to be very individual again, depending on the attunement that you've purchased. Really feel into that energy. Really sit with it. All the information that you received in that PDF document that you've read, really sit with it. So if that's that self-forgiveness, really allow the words that I put in that document to sink in. Adjust your frequency, your vibration to the vibration of that intention. Okay? And you're going to take another deep breath and you're going to imagine yourself and your body just opening and allowing the energy to come in and activate within you. It's very important. Consent is very important in that kind of work. So you can say it in your mind, you can say it out loud. I allow the energy of this attunement to come to me, to help me in the process of healing, to help me in the process of activation. I accept, I allow this energy to come in. You can sit in that energy for a moment, really thinking about that intention. If there's something that you're struggling with, if that attunement goes to a specific wound of yours or a specific thing that you have to do, like that self-forgiveness, think about your struggles, think about what is blocking you, and set your intention to really release that, to really let that go. Again, intention and consent is very important. Now what I want you to do is to go to the activation code of the attunement that is on the last page of your PDF document that you received and read that activation code. Best way is out loud, but again, if you feel more comfortable, or if you are in that park, if you are in a place in nature and you feel more comfortable doing it in your head, that's absolutely fine. But it's a little bit more powerful when you say these words out loud. So I want you to read that activation code and really allow your body to feel the energy of every word, because these words will be the activators of that receiving act of the energy that is carried through the attunement. So really feel the power of these words. Really feel as they penetrate your energy and your body. And once you're done reading that code, I want you to close your eyes again and just sink into this space. You can repeat in your head if you remember some of these words that really resonate with you, or you can just constantly repeat in your head to yourself, I receive, I allow, I receive, I allow. You can remain in silence, but make sure that you take that time of 20 to 30 minutes minimum to really sit in that space. Feel the energy of that activation. Imagine yourself in your mind's eye opening to that energy, receiving that energy, really feeling that energy in every cell of your body. You can relax, you can continue to listen to the music that you've set for yourself, or sound of nature and birds if you're in a forest, if you are in a park, and just allow yourself to let go of the thinking mind and focus your body and your intention on the energy of that attunement. Once you're done, as always, thank your spiritual guides. Thank Mama Gaia, thank your ancestors, thank me for sending you this energy, thank yourself for receiving this energy. Gratitude is a very powerful tool in spirituality, and close the space for yourself, right? And those attunements are something that you can use a variety of times. So if within a week or a month, again, depending what the attunement is about, it may be a support for your healing of specific wounds. So it's a process and it takes time. You can use it as many times as you want to activate that energy once again within you. What I do recommend is that for the next week or two, you take that activation code and you read it before going to bed, before going to sleep every night, right? It's gonna amplify that energy that is activating within you. It's gonna amplify the power of the attunement if you allow yourself to do that. If you take that moment, those 5 minutes of your day before going to bed, and read through that again, to sort of again allow that to work within you. If you prefer, you can do it in the morning. I feel it's very powerful to do that before you go to bed, because as we go to sleep, our astral body oftentimes returns to the spiritual realm for that energy reset, for that energy recharge, to get information that we need. So oftentimes you wake up in a completely different state. So it's very important to set that intention before you go to bed. But if it's something that more resonates with you to do this in the morning, by all means you can do this in the morning. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions and you have purchased one of my attunements, you can reach out to me via email or direct message on Instagram. I'm always happy to help and to walk you through this process once again. I hope it was helpful. I hope you really received that energy and you felt the power of that energy. And I wish you all the best of luck on your journey.